Hey, yo, by chance, that you fly? I know somebody's watching. I just don't know if this is Fly Gamer. Now let me start the party. There we go. Who else would it be? Wait, beating that backhand fly. You what? Boy, you are wild. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to get my girl in here to watch. She said she would like to watch me play, so that's what I'm trying to do. If you want to hop on with me, I invite you in this motherfucker. Oh, and I finally got up there. Nigga, plat one. I was in diamond three, but my teammates. What you playing with, lady? Oh, all right. I'm messaging both of y'all at the same time. She don't use YouTube, so I guess it's kind of hard for her to just hop on it, you know? God, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying the same thing. She Asian, so she mainly be on TikTok, which I can understand, but like, my nigga, YouTube been out way before TikTok. What the hell were you using before TikTok? For some reason, she think she's gonna have to play the game on her phone to play with me, and it's not like that. All she gotta do is just really watch a nigga. But I'm finna put back on these tunes. I'm finna get the nigga shit. Hold on just a second. Oh, she's typing again. Just yeah, that's why I just told her that. But she's messaging me. She's messaging me on Telegram. And I can see when she's typing, and then it'll stop, and it's like she's just online, and then start back typing. How do I do that? That's what I'm not understanding. You know what? Do I gotta go on it on my phone? Yeah. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just try to go to my current stream if I should be streaming right now. And I don't know how to fucking do that. Yeah, I know the share button, but I'm trying to go to like I'm trying to go to like where I'm recently streaming, like what I'm currently streaming. I'm in goddamn playlists. My videos. This is bullshit. I'm looking at my videos for live right now, and it's not showing the current one. This one's only been on for 13 minutes. I'm seeing videos from 5 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. I finally got it. Maybe she'll join, maybe not. I have no idea. All right. I'm finna go ahead and get this show on the road.
Hey, please leave me alone. I'm on the road with the swim team.
Ah,
That being in your shit. Every night I'm afraid of God, that the love forgive me. Can somebody try me and time me, then they come and grip me. Now you just talking, I'm just stalking. That mean they can't you ever cross me. I've been ducking all my life. This is a cold story. People punching over the break, and I'm like Chip Hills. Keep trial. I keep me living like I'm living. You must keep trial. Keep trial. And they truly living like I'm living. Keep trial. Ain't no reaching like no soul shit. I'm living in the sands of the iron. I'm living up by myself, solo president. I got 10,000 angels. How many names say? All my wife is knowing how to speak this and that. Tank to the second. They go blind and they time to strong. Like, why do you say fly here? I made going wrong. I was fixing and paying for my Puerto Rican God. Around from you on the stage, you got killed for the legal sickness. Oh, this is the fine name. That pussy on me so wow. What's the fine name? You don't post all post. Man, they made a toast. And I'm looking at them like Johnny Down. Turning up my toast. You don't want to sandwich. You know I ain't just rapping with you. And my back against the roaches, fun and acting in it. My dusty hanging to the floor. I got this bag. On the phone, I got the dope, I got the swag. I'm the good toy. I'm not the government put to above the cut. I'm not ashamed of that bitch shit. I love the slut. I like to hear from the back, rip the bubble butt. Out the damn bottle water, bitch. I'm the damn bitch. Some slam, the wham, things for sipping teas. I'm in Puerto Rico, I'm starting like a street from Bob. These dreams got on down. I'm next scene, I'm falling. Taking tests later to the end. Probably went on the disaster once. Was better like an action on the counter. We not like we used to. We not on the calendar. Then in my news group, I was never standing with you. I hope you know I ain't just driving with you. I hit my back against the ropes and started acting different. My dusty hanging to the floor, I got that pagan with it. I get off the boat, I got the dope, I got the swag, man. I'm the good tough. I'm not the compliment flip to a buttercup. I'm not just making that bitch shit. I love the slut. I get it from the back, rip the bubble butt.
the bubble.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger. I am Asgardian, but I feel a deep kinship with the mortals of Earth.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Should you fall, Thunder God, I shall put that hammer of yours to good use.
Mjolnir can only be lifted by those who prove worthy. I fear you are not on that list.
Who needs to lift it when I can reshape its uru metal and release
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pray to Odin that we triumph,
Two people,
so it
what?
will never come to pass.
I have seen many
Hold on, we got a fight in the back.
Forget it. I'm just bringing to the bitch on a trick game. Stop sitting. Maybe let it get your face. Chicago. I don't give a shit when I ride around the car. Cocaine, big fella, chicken on color. Instead of black on the collar with a bird. I was getting ready on the collar of the triangle. You can take a shit on fast. Speakers ready for the drugs and the stuff. Every morning, they know I keep the name out of Carlo. In the top, tip the bullets on stone loads. Big right now, I got soft for and the jump in, the dog was one day, those niggas blew my name.
See, like me, like on these things with this bubble.
In the middle of it, get the fight for the life in the county. This shit won't mark my nigga. I love my nigga. I owe you my nigga. Boots down, riches, that's my nigga. For every time I take it, I gotta tell you not enough. Praying to the Lord, they come from under that shoulder. My nigga head when I bust my head. Okay, please. I got keys in the crowd. It's ready to work for show. It's ready to everything stuff. It's shipping on the road.
I want both
Wonder which one is you fucking. The friends I got around me. Wonder which one of these out. I'm on the third. I'm on the third.
Give me some help.
I'm on the third. Bitch, I'm on the third. I'm on the third.
Oh, boy. Get over here, man.
I couldn't get her. How she was faithful. Fuck up on my dick burn. Everybody went up when I kissed her. I think everybody could have been we was on Skyfield.
Putting a shot in him.
Pussy on the damn bed. I'm a gray hair from back behind my back. Even though I heard it, I ain't tripping to go mine there. You get out of the You get out of the
You get out.
We had the hair from the fat room coming. He puts my on the bread like chicken. And then you tell him that you're my cousin. We was living like your child when you thought that you love it. Never back down from the fight. My life big guy slapped you, you wouldn't got your cousin. Nigga shot me, so I came back jumping. I was 13 when I put watch from them. The next my brother. Going some 12 and the next big monkey. I was in the gear and living on true. I'm selling crack with the
Oh, come here, Adam.
You just never that in the plant with the tunnels. The speed in your bits in the back and the fake on the back on the thing the
Hold on. Whoa, where's all my healers?
when you was on the street and ain't ball streets with a fucker with your bitch trying to play me like I'm weak, not pulling into the top, nigga, no problem. You'll never find out another thing about it. Gonna think about it, gotta cut the shop and then we're gonna run over, get you when she visit little mom. We fine, your old man hate me. Can't rap like Gates fucking up.
We ain't got no Magneto no more. I need bubble, man.
You can have a threesome after waking up a day. You can hit the cake, tell a bitch you where the game. Eat great, make it love, see the world, baby. Prayer one to swim where I'm fucking with it. You can put my line under your back. Learn from my top, what the hell, yeah. Tell the truth, where I'm talking, John, I can tag it. Ever been 82 miles at the same time? Never had lips on your booty. Your pussy got your body feeling pushing. You didn't want to go get you. Receive wax, I don't like doing that little pushing. Put your ass back and be a bad, get away. They try to put a long case, please. I got keys in the clubs. Between the world and the shows. Everything stopped in my keeping them lovely. Wonder which one you talking. The friends I got around me. Wonder which one of them south. I'm on the search, I'm on the search, I'm on the search. I'm on the search, I'm on the search.
No, come here. Where's? Oh my God! Come on! All we need is a Magneto. I gotta tell these dudes.
Lightning of Asgard returns.
Final 10 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Behold the god of thunder!
Sure, just smack it.
Born again!
Enemy located.
This dude through the match.
The current
They say,
score
oh, what pays off, I'm your feeling pay off. Trying to take it, then you
is time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Homie through the match.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Quick question. Why did we start that match with a Magneto, and they had a Punisher, and then the Magneto just left? Like, what's with that? You're his counter.
I was on Strange in the beginning, but I switched off because we had one healer.
I understand that. I remember you being on Strange, but it was for a minute we had 3 tanks, and then I guess you switched off of Strange, and then it was me and the Magneto. That's why I'm wondering why the Magneto switch. Punisher had his ult twice.
Yeah, with Luna ult.
Probably let me take point on this one, kid. Go for it, Loki.
It's just throwing.
Got a lot more experience on the battlefield than I do. Damn right. Some of us have actually earned the title Immortal Weapon. That's low. But you want proof I can hang? Then you better keep
Oh my god. People nowadays
3,
just doing stupid stuff.
They don't want to chop it to your head. They know you take it off. Fast break, take it off. Don't let the bitch drown. Kids on me talk. They say, AK, yeah. But it's a stone. Damn, that's not enough. Tricks. I'm shooting a bitch, white bitch. Face has wine. Pull the bass down. She's my nation like that. I didn't need money, come. Money, I love it, come. I didn't need money, come. Money, I love it, come. Call my bag, he's getting my life away. I'm begging for bitch because I can. I'm gonna take your life away. Chop on the Afghanistan, every skill, many man. Open the bag, look like a cat, yeah. I'm a money fan. Open the bag, all your ass, yeah. I'm picking up. Switch up to the land. Now you niggas like me now, yeah. Don't let me the gang. Try it, they gonna shoot you down, yeah. Love it up, baby, son, you. That's the gangs, hard to find me, the tank, I'm trying to take it to the beat. Take off with the chopper to your head. Take it off, fast break, take it off.
Executioner!
I am ready to put on a show.
It's actually yeah. So you score, that's what I'm going. Work pays off, I've been feeling paid off, tripping on them every day. Takes off with the chopper to your head. Take it off,
Motherfuckers so retarded.
Listen,
Brain dead. Joe Center, yeah. My team sold like a motherfucker.
I've seen friends turn boys on the bed. It came from the bottom of the creek, shit was bugging.
Magneto right there. Who else, man?
Everyone
Bitch ass nigga heard me say don't go Magneto, he gonna go home.
147 every day we get it in.
Fuck boys, man. So I always get a fuck.
They say hard work pays hard for feeling pretty hard.
Add this thing to the block list. Block this bitch ass.
Take it off, fast break, take it off. Tell them a bitch, down off. Niggas be told, I ain't even fucking for them. Don't ever fall. It's like, yeah, see you start. Yeah, that's good.
God of thunder, the mightiest avenger.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Looking for real content? Step into the BO world. Click now.
I say Namor.
There are literally 3 police cars outside right
We
now.
ain't getting
Like,
Namor
flashing
out of there.
but I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, they building Namor, so they diving like a motherfucker.
So I opened Newsbreak and just
simple.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Another life, another day, another blind.
All right, there we go.
Another day, another life. Another day, another. Another life, another day, another chance to make it great. I'm really to the money all the time, so I can never be lazy. My bitch, you know, she drive me crazy, she still in my day. Going through emotions, emotions, going through emotions, emotions, going through emotions, emotions, back on my bullshit, yo, emotions, going through emotions, emotions, going through emotions, emotions, going through emotions, emotions, back on my bullshit, yo, emotions. Oh, rockin' nigga for what is the commotion? I told her I'm a truck, that bitch up. Shit, if I can't make her smile, I'm gonna be acting wild. She got a new man, I'm gonna pull up on me and she go down. I've been going through the emotions, pretty emotions, with me, come on now. So I got you look at my car, I was up in the Lambo, for you. Got myself by my side and they calling. It's calling the chains and disperse to the mountain. Not true, I got it all. I'm just a love addict to my heart. I'm just a love addict with the love songs. You and me is where you belong. Going through emotions, body emotions, going through emotions, body emotions, going through emotions, body emotions. Back on my bullshit, yo, emotions, going through emotions, body emotions, going through emotions, body emotions. Going through emotions, maybe emotions. Back on my bullshit, yo, emotions.
The lightning of Asgard returns.
Back up. Control these.
Be open with time. Life is a gamble. I'm willing to bet my last time with the win. Too much that I make, so I let go. But I don't play. Even though I'm standing on it, I'm talking and that shit annoying. You are nothing. I know you can't afford it. I got rights, they can't ignore me. I keep it moving, what was not important. Some nigga deal with somebody. She annoying. Keep it moving, what was not important. Take a lot of feelings. You're not divided by the fire. I'm sure you go in the other one, but I'm not listening. Nah, come on, what's it up and down? You can be the other leader, you can keep it in your socks. I want to say the wife, what's the beat can't go. What's the sales, but you won't let go. Looking out the leader, I ain't get struck for it. Why you in the seat, said it from the beat, and still gone. You didn't catch on. Ain't no legend on too much success. Real from the association, I move for the paper, the haters consider the threat. Chicago Street, shot in my combo. Niggas and dicks, disruptive behavior. Something to change by my chain, get upset. I'm becoming the gangster, the FPMS. If you wanna be a woman, then go get a mama and bring you some bread. Rolling up sleeves like a 6 pretty cat, laying pipes underneath left game, kicking content to himself. I'm a type of I'm talking shit annoying. I'm saying my dudes, you can't afford it. No.
Oh my God.
Never who, I'm a star. Simple red bitches that don't listen in the car. Girlfriend in my lap while I'm dismissing call. I say I'm murdered about myself. Mucho the boss, see a living in my thoughts. I'm real big, when they look for me. Be the beat back, getting beat dick till the side bitch come up out of car. Man, keep got a house, and picking out big dip with the house. That's something close to you.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If Doom was a friend to mutants, but destroyed the timeline, what would you do? Niggas talking that shit annoying. See, I pay my dues, you can't afford it, can't afford it. They can't ignore me. I keep it moving, fuck was not important. Excuse me.
It seems we have complaints.
Against the world. Not even heaven to stand in my way. Not even heaven to stand in my way. Not even heaven to stand in my way. Not even heaven to stand in my way.
Verily.
Yeah, you mine. You used to be texting me, check me, calling me a sign. And now you treat me like my favorite thing you done. And you be dead. Unbelievable.
That's why this man didn't think I possess a game of my man. Reason I my eyes.
The lightning in Asgard returns.
I'm never won't miss. Because of my life, sit that damn nigga won't kill me. In a dark room, I'm afraid I ain't never seen no feeling. Look at Chris, he tripping.
Weaken the range of battle.
Okay, make me smile, but I cry. Ain't nothing my favorite. Stroke no love. But nigga, when I say fuck me, here they go when I fuck with nigga. Ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, they call it the South Side. They put by the house on the cloud, forcing in the hang outside. All they touch and cast against the whole thing. With the whole damn thing about the
God of
you don't want to put this in cross, you just gotta damn it, say fuck it. Probably kill them in my next niggas. You can travel, Boston, this break, shit don't keep going on, brother, it's nothing. This is the get on the kid, niggas. Get tripping, but I'm first. Let me sniff and go back to jail. Watch how many niggas she fuck. Let me sniff and go back to jail. Watch how many niggas she fuck. I ain't all my days. It's all my days. God knows I struggle. And hard, so I hustle. So it's not good hits.
Epic victory!
I like this song though.
So wise man that think I was just game my mind. The reason I don't think makes me pain in my eyes. You know, see, I'm just expressing all my fears. Oh, still shooting me serious. I'm never on this. Hurt in my pockets, this that damn nigga was killed. It's just moving my freedom for the innocent and killers. Off in the air, away from this in the house. Getting it. Press cards since last night, but I ain't punching them. Press pins in the living. Press strings in the living. Press joints in the living. Look at Chris, I ain't tripping. Same time, just hit the phone, but tell keep it 1,000. See the me and close that. You don't have it now, but you gonna have it later. They ain't recognized game, baby. That's someone go war behind us. These bitch niggas ain't around me. Don't get Massachusetts, it's foolism, somebody's burning back. Okay, made me smile, but I cry. Ain't think about Timo, she don't know I love him. But nigga around with they fuck me. Now they doing no fuck with nigga, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. In the neighborhood that I grew up in, they call it the South Side. Everybody else overcrowded, forcing in the hang outside. My other cousin Clever, hustle all day from time on the telephone with the phone something like damn, whatever I do now. Damn things are happening. I'm stuffing this money. You don't say and fuck it. By the damn mail to say fuck me. Don't forget the next nigga play with me, I'll probably kill a mother. Explain this shit when you're in trouble. Like I do something they bustin'. What's the right to shit on you? But I'm talking it's nothing. Just took the hand and I'm bustin'. It looks the kid off his kid. Bitch, I'm get dirty. But I don't touch that much. Let me slip and go back to jail. How many nigga she fuck? Let me slip and go back to jail. Let me nigga she fuck. Ain't no. It's all my case. God know my struggle. And also I hustle. Don't come to you mix. Don't trust when you mix. Force me on mix.
Love this song.
Own up to your bullshit. Yes, sir, about that time. Man, don't you look foolish. Cause you know, I know, you know you lie. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Motivation is the conversation. Your contact, your ace it, you can't take it. No patience, make a mistake and you believing in your accusation. I thought you changed since you cannot get no longer take it. Go ahead and face it, plain and basic. Different occasions, gave you my trust and you apologizing and I'm trading. Shame on me for everything. I'm all out of favors. and nothing else can save you. Guessing you missing integrity, still gotta focus on what's in the enemy. You ain't understanding of me as a whole. Probably one of the reasons you're scared of me. Fictional telling me, stupid expecting me, thinking that I'm a believer when I'm not believing. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I am roughly begging pardon. All up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? 'Cause you know, I know, you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying.
Vanish from this match.
Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Inevitable that I win. Never say never again. Going facade is the way to pretend. Never be basic again. A stage check for the fake. All that processed it all, but I ain't bought it. But thank God I can thank God. When you feel in a miserable state, when you fuck with them, look in your face. Wake up alone when the weather get lonely, and you be the only one that you can blame. Shit ain't the same as the when it was playing. Focus and aim ain't go harder than plan. Fuck with a K, or feel with you planning. I got no prize and you roll like a lion. Soar like an eagle without all the lying. Trying to be something you got. I say I got. You say you got. I say I'm mad. You say you tried. If it happened to me, then it happened to you. Or someone you know. Or someone you fuck with. A lot of shit might be counterfeit. You no longer someone I'm fuck with. Own up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Then don't you look foolish. 'Cause you know, I know, you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Everything that I love, on everything that I love, man, everything that I on everything that I love, everything that I love, on everything that I love. Own up to your bullshit. Yeah, it's about that time. Damn, don't you look foolish? 'Cause you know, I know, you lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right, yeah, right, stop lying. Yeah, right, yeah, right. Yeah, right, stop lying.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
You have my thanks.
I'm gonna drop the dopest album anytime I have ever heard.
Fresh meat. What foul creature has Namor summoned now? Twas but a stretch.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
That's maybe what I am.
Namor has offered you.
I'm the protector of you.
The lightning of Asgard returns.
They captured the mission area!
We must retreat. Battle again.
Team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Get the water with me, chicken burger down the brick on the island. In the countertop, with a 10 in your mark, but not really, man, we on the island. Tape and a box told to 7 about the truth, son. Test the way we gotta test the piece of this person. Keep on son. What's going? Put the bitch don't jump. Vision, legitimate healers, man, stomachs is what's clear. I get and I'm taking my lick and they know that I'm solid 13 dollar line. People don't buy it up, people can't pass my people just see me eating. You know that this better, we don't need cash. I'm gonna be sitting out on my land, turn up in the we shopping designer, we shooting in private. All in the mall, we even with bands. Money no object, we shopping for private. Cameras is watching. Sometimes I feel like the cameras is watching. And I will look over, I say I got coke, I'm in my feet.
Your powers are mine! The world! We are undefeatable!
Say you I love you to death, bitch, you gon' eat it, you gon' let me stop. Hey, get the fuck up, nigga, you ain't dead, shit. You just got this word from above, placed in my heart in this mess. Evils after your stuff, people caught with deception. Keep this stuff observation, alone, no infiltration. If those who let it your church, when you get the chance, they gon' hurt you. They be counting your pockets, and you could tell by the comments. Yesterday with my phone, and it's the one to scrap it. I told her, no, it's playing no things in my phone, so we violent and told me put it into the zone. Yeah, no, I'm sick in my body.
Keep capturing the mission area. Keep going. You're lost. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I promise you, we'll do a lot better if a Squirrel Girl was in the game. I hate the character too, but at least Namor wouldn't be in the game attacking all of our dive characters.
I will dare the very gates of hell to save Asgard. I am the god of thunder and...
Our past is mired in loss and grief, but the future belongs to mutant kind.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Think you're fast enough to stop a high-velocity round aimed straight between your eyes, old-timer?
Why would I have to be? I've already disabled the internal mechanisms on all of your weapons.
What the?
Now, play nice, and perhaps I'll put your toys back together for
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Humans are so fond of their golden idols, but all of...
Look, it's Namor's disgusting pets. Yay. On the move again.
Looks like the mission area is going to capture now. They captured the mission area! Us against the world! We are undefeatable! Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Double KO!
I shall not be removed so easily.
They've almost got it!
Trust me, I understand. I can't do anything about Hulk because I got Namor squid all on me.
Yeah, but our tank should have been switched when he seen that he was going 4 and 5.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Oh, man. It's like I wish one person, not everybody vote, one person votes. Because like, god damn, this nigga name is okay, I'm learning. Oh, I'm learning, okay? Like, why the fuck are you in rank learning, bro? Take your bitch ass to pubs and learn. I'm learning rank. And then fuck up the whole game and then not be one character that can fix anything. Motherfucker Moon Knight. I ain't even targeting the fucking squids.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Like, what the hell? Lucky I ain't playing against his bitch ass.
Now.
And then we got a nigga that wanna play Thor. God damn, bro. The fuck are you doing? Honestly, we do need to ban Namor, but not really. Not really.
You just don't see when I eat you. You don't look like I'm kidding. You I look like a man. We came home to the street. You can see.
Pick your hero. Villain, I'm not judging.
They say I'm human, that's what you do. You find it awkward that they're actual sales playing things. My conscience I take 2 minutes shoppers. I need a woman, a homie, help me forget all my problems. It's 5 a.m. in time. See down here psychology says a major psychology. We're both into astrology. This Moscato was sweet. Inhaling stick to this broccoli. Hard to sleep on the side of me. Sleeping too much is bothering me. Get more me jumping up out the sleep. She might say, man, it's okay. And we'll be straight to sleep. I do this serial motion. I'm not taking to repeat this. The reason I can't quit something. I be fucking every time I get out because I'm not going to sit at the brain. Everything I'm not going to get in the mirror. Around, I bet you to have to buy and get it. You know, another sentence with that out. They say that I'll be doing that for you to do anything. You try to do that, there ain't no say the same thing.
Time for pageantry has come to an end already.
You wear a smile, faces. You tangling, breaking. You wear a smiling faces.
Our adversaries gather.
Amazing.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Unbelievable.
What was? Open gates. Lay down.
Capture the mission area. Not going anywhere.
My power grows.
This is real firepower!
What battle
Your
can
team's
continue?
capture progress has passed the halfway point.
My power is nearly ready to unleash. I need to find Twas but a scratch. Preserve but a splinter, and he will regret. Beholds the god of thunder!
Double KO.
I am Thor Odinson, god of thunder!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control seized.
Hit this week cause it might calm you down. You keep listening to everything you're talking about.
Something doesn't feel
Straight out the
right.
streets and Grammys. I told my damage daddy. Don't mean to be too aggressive, baby. I go to war with God, but I really love to stay in the one thing I really love is niggas. One thing I really love is niggas. One thing I really love is niggas. Sit off the just go I made it. I'm off the paper, certificate of completion. I felt like I graduated. Now that I ain't confident. I came to pussy dripping through your just love me. This need to be confident. I'm still distant. Make love crazy back to the hospital. In the mirror making faces. I'm killing you from the back. Stuff and thinking you're still trying to rip your tray from your scalp. It's all rain. Bitch, you know you can't out. So you call it back.
Mission area. Keep going.
You see, listening to everything you're talking about. Straight out the streets and grams. I told my truth, daddy. Streets and waves. One thing I'm really love is taking. One thing I'm really love is taking. I ain't want my tuck in your ass and front of all of you. Spit dripping down the back of your ass like that liquid drip out of your kid. Just in your lip. I'm sucking your titties, you my homies. Also, you in the rough, how you going? I didn't back with you, you know, something to be you told me, you told me. I got more bitches than you, and I can buy you murder charge, cause my niggas ain't rude. I say I'm sipping low, I got more bitches than you, and I can buy you murder charge, cause my niggas ain't rude. See my calm down. If she's listening to everything you're talking about,
Every time I see you,
straight out the streets of Grammys, I talk my truth, daddy.
everything will be alright.
Some babies.
I mean it that way. It must mean a lot to a lot of people. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We have demons to slay. What are we waiting for? Have I found my weak spot?
Behold the god of
Triple KO!
I am Groot!
And so capture the mission area!
Let's go!
Step aside.
Kind of vulnerable.
Brody said that these other nuts show up, and I show up. They blow up. They get on it. You need to know. You know what? Bitch. Shit. Yeah. So what you know? That's what you need. What he said. Yeah. Some of things we don't carry up. Yeah. Sorry. Said these songs, but not talking. I got a grip to money, said it's done this wrong. Yeah. I'm coming ready now. Shot. It's not a G-shot. Oh, yeah, I'm talking shot. Sounds like the bust. They always go flex. I ain't 50 on my watch. I got the text. One section back, bro. Need the shit. Troubles in my cup. Mix it up. Yeah. So what? Get me drunk. Yeah. Anybody said it? Yeah. Sorry, almost famous. We don't count it up. Yeah. Sorry, the man said these songs, but I'm tough. Yeah. I got a girl to money, say that's brother small. Yeah. That shit is me. Yeah. I send you money. I gotta tell you something. It's cash. I'm gonna buy it. Damn that. I send you money, I gotta tell you something. Cash on the spot, damn that.
The fuck are Loki gonna do?
See what you are that you niggas specialize in starting internet. I'm not the one that's like your
Ah, damn, nigga been switching healers all fucking game. Freaking one fucking healer, that's it. That's it. One fucking healer, stick with it.
Sorry, city songs when I'm tough, yeah. I gotta know what you wanna be saying, that's dumb as fuck, yeah, yeah. So I
Do you think you might be today? Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Bro, why the fuck are you banning Wolverine? You're not a tank. You're not going. Oh my god. I'll read him. Oh man, we got ban Wolverine, man. We got ban Wolverine.
Looking for real content? Step into the Bigo world. Click now.
Bro, these niggas killed me with this bullshit. Now you want to ban Squirrel Girl, and they going for Wolverine, bro. What the fuck are y'all doing, bro?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
For conversations.
So you a motherfucking
He's gotta make a reservation. Showing what is
going on ready. Going on fucking ready.
My spot so hot. You running the patience. Timing, timing, timing. All about timing, timing, timing. Sit back in my chair, relaxing and reclining. Guess that I can, no, I'm lying. Taking all these minutes to the face, got me taking all these minutes to the face, got me
Time, 30 seconds. Stay strong.
None of pain, seeing the other, yeah, I fight you. Feels like two punch, going up icy. Energy, Louis V, double V, icy. When it rains, better things, better heights, watching. Yeah, things, not me, from the side. I'm having in my feet in the tops. Pop, no idea for conversations. Yeah, I'm kicking you too. I just gotta make a reservation. Showing them what is flames everywhere, I see sensation. Being set up in my spot, so hot. You running the patience. Waiting, sitting, waiting. Someone fighting, buying operation. My copy, we shocking in the face, so I gotta get out. Anxiety bring it down, that's the fucking downside. It's like every time I plug it in the bar. Sing I lost my for conversations. They need it too. He's gotta make a reservation. Showing them what is flames everywhere, sensation. Big shots for my spot, so hot. You was running the patience.
There's still a chance to stop them.
I am Thor Odinson, god of thunder.
There are literally 3 police cars outside right now. Lights flashing, sirens. But I have no idea what's going on. I checked every news app. Nothing. So I opened Newsbreak and just asked, what's happening near me? I figured maybe someone knows something. It said there were no official reports yet, but it showed me this local chat room where people are already talking, like real neighbors posting in real time. And boom, turns out there's a fight happening at the Plaza Deli block. Somebody even shared a video that found out they were weird shit. This is why I use Newsbreak. It's not just headlines, it's people, it's community, and it's facts.
What battle can continue without Thor?
You know, you used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your son. And now you treat me like my very blessed and you done. And if we pay
Excellent. Amazing. Unbelievable. I'm about to say some shit. I ain't gonna show you that. You gonna feel what's situation. You gonna sit around with the chain on the hatred on once. You're about to put you up. Nigga, if I know this is about you. Fucking me, we're about to have shit down. Not falling up in plastic and stick it in the fridge. They roll me up, but they don't do anything about a mix up, we're gonna get sent. Stick it cold, you're talking on the phone. Take it to the toe there, listen to the song. They on my team for my manifestation. People up, they said they thought I was crazy. Which friends get every night. The loss of the phone, I'm performing on the right. If you break me the reach for creative dry ice. Here to play sight with a suit is hot nice. Makes it mean more than a chocolate. So we do a little chicken, got my chicken telling you. Never get it, if the chicken in the streets find another way to eat. I'm a piss tonight. Gangbang niggas cheat. Overside, hate one of niggas bang money. The long books. And he know the losses to the hit Baton Rouge. And he getting off, getting up. You know what he's talking about when the tongue. You ain't wanna hit it, I'm just trying to feel it, but you lost. War never knew mercy. I lay there to lay for receipt. You went open on, she like yellow tape. I knew you going stupid, he had do it every day. Tumble in your grandmother and I do it in your face. Hit you in the tag, nigga, you got do it in your face. Don't you know it ain't no doing it with gates. Peculiar, ooly, and newly, the great lot of days spent in the cage. Wasn't what you think, walking rolls with the toilet water, drinking out the same water. That put you back when it's no option. Everybody box that trying to release stock. We're about to have a sit down. Not a part of this pussy nigga can't get from. But all the bitches, a lot of bitches get kicked out. Get the phone back when they finish getting kicked out. I'm all in favor, I'm favor for a favor. Any other matter, we gon' bring it to the table. The organization gotta have something to take. Can't anticipate the breadwinners in the making. Fuck me, we about to have a sit down. Man, Brian gets it, then we fit it with the kick now. I'm sure we get people feel like we the shit now. Checking through your section, I ain't showing no picture to a nigga. All bitch, take a whip, look his shit now. They good, looking out the bottom with the kill now. I'm gonna run the bottom with the kick out. I'm a shooter, got a pistol with the kick out. That's why I pistol with the kick out. Then once you get it from the dark, people in your own hood stay to say fuck like what that nigga living when you see me in the picture, they will talk and tell the difference in the season when I'm thugging. You never trouble with my left foot. Learn how to fight different with the left foot. Push on with the cookie keys, then they probably agree on you for the best look. Anticipated launch or a lift up. Metaphor going opposite of dick song. I ain't gonna take it out of the scene. Nicky album cover will make the dick split, but it's still soft. Get out of spell when I shit. I can get lost. I'll punch niggas down when I kiss. While I was had to put him in a hip. Niggas back. Push, get my left hand straight, pants tight on your ass. Matter of fact, when you ain't put on little cookies on my gram, then I get the kind of slipped off. You drink your ring on the song, taking care of the bank tails, putting down my face. I ain't playing this lane with my bitch ever written. Land in the lab, put the fingers in my scalp, get the rubbing on my back till I drift off. My patient ain't cheap, I'm a weak cause. And on the wheels with the record off, I'm over there. They'll put it on check, I'm running back, running back, on the team, they can only put the thing, I'm running the check on. I'm the XNBA player, no one needs spawn. Skipped on, you gave a day to pick me, but you can't swallow it. The bag that she couldn't follow me. Got it from the concrete, stand up in your chest on the everybody. When you finesse me, you gotta mention that I mean that's how you need it. step on. I'm about to have a sit down. Not a part of this pussy niggas getting kicked out. Everybody in this house, niggas getting kicked out. Get the phone back when they finish, get them kicked out. All in favor, all favor for a favor. Any other matter, we gon' bring it to the table. All in this, you gotta have to see who participates and bring winners in the making. Fuck them, niggas, we about to have a sit down. Got the brand vision to be fitted with the kicks out. All the time, you feel like we the shit now. Text me to your station, I ain't showing no attention to a nigga off. Take a whiff, no shit now. Bringing out the power, flip now. Bottom with the shit out. I'm a shooter, got a pistol with the dick out. True story, when I rap about I list out. That's why I got a pistol with the dick out.
Stupid motherfuckers. Stupid. You bitches should have been with 2 healers, 2 DPS, and 2 tanks. Nah, man, let's go 1 healer. This ain't right. This isn't right.
Brother Loki imperils not just Asgard, but all the realms.
Stupid motherfucker. I got the most retarded motherfuckers on my team every fucking time. Every fucking time I get retarded motherfuckers.
Even the astral realm.
This ain't right, man. This ain't right. Let's go 1 tank, 4 DPS, and 1 healer. What the fuck are y'all doing?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready. Here come the bad guys. Help. So cold.
We found the candy such a time wasted. A bitch without action is literally a dream. Where I come from, like a hole in the ground, and then they feel holding it down. Every time I stop the music, with it out, I'm fucking bumping it around. Telling you, walk on. I see. I don't sound good. I'm fighting through it just like Muhammad Ali. Yeah, damn nasty. Cooks through it just like Muhammad Ali. Hold up, I'll do this. They get the streets out like a doom speed. I'm not a B.O.C. Hold up, hustle home and I'm easy zone. I'm a good guy, if it's straight up. Each time I hit it, it's over. Still sending mail to still within the city, don't try to say, I don't like you. I see you. I see I don't sound good. Below the bank in the condo. Pray with your hope I don't. No one smoking, no smoking, ocean run, no smoking. I do. Time for me to tell it, don't yeah. It's no surprise, so I ain't time. She know I got this like, I'll shoot her, well, shoot her. I ain't get no face for that. Young money wanna spend out, I'll rap check it 2-5. Bring 100 gang, that's straight thought and match. I see.
Killing bitch ass thing. Get off DPS! Ain't killing shit! 4 and 7.
I am strengthened. Though she may be my sworn enemy, we have need of her today.
The final 10 seconds.
Vigor returns.
Even Bob's on.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Install and go.
Hey,
What are you doing up here in the snow?
playing games.
Wait, are you just playing for fun?
Yeah, why?
You know you can be earning rewards, right?
What do you mean?
Just download free packs to get a $5 bonus just for signing up.
This spot gives me a strange feeling. Something about this place.
Like numbers, you know me up to the slump. I'm just lightning, you're the thunder. There's a difference that I don't. I'm still like this shit, but you tell Jesus I'm. It's so me, you come to me. You think I fuck this piece of bomb. I didn't feel that on the drugs. It's like a hard, goddamn, I'm lost. I'm tired from my past, yeah, I know. In my mind, in my head, well, that's wrong. They say you have my brain, shit, I wrong. You already running up the band, we got wrong. I love this. Fucking things like what you got, right? I see some. I'm really all in love, but I am flaws and seeing the stars are really gorgeous. Ain't that a weird way that you call me? These stars really gorgeous. I see light in all the darkness. Whoa. Man, I got chills on my skin, so you're scared. You know that if you ever try to end, you gon' catch a couple out of and then it ain't give you a headshot. So I'm gonna get this evil that ain't headshot. Anyway, I make that. I feel looking better. I need it. My son is so fast. It does. It's the best thing that did that.
I am Thor, Odinson, god of thunder.
Final score 1, 2, 3.
Stupid motherfuckers. Stupid, just retarded. All of them. Straight up dummies. Some young dummies. Stupid motherfucker. That's what I say.
The online battle.
Stupid. Retarded. Fucking crackheads. Now one of you motherfuckers deserve this.
Amazing.
Not one. Nobody.
Unbelievable.
I had to think about my last match. My last team we won.
Fuck blast. Also games. Lay down.
Leon, let's chase you, let's go. You guys have this. Keep chasing. Let's go. Chasing me, see my brain, I'm there. The only thing that's faithful to me, sorry, there. Who be gonna come out and do take this pick and get me next. Let's on my name, yeah, take this game, this yeah, it's my year, yeah, please, get this shit for it. I'm on my fear, it's trying to get it goes right there. Yeah, it's here.
Now, who am I gonna
we have new dogs, sexual interruption, open up the legs, big and the birds were in jumping, I'll keep that right, and got a track my wrist, I speak my wrist, that's why it comes. Chasing watching my brain, honestly, does the only thing that's faithful to me, say, to come on, come take this pick and get on my face. Can't think that's my kitchen gas. Come in on X-ray. It's the way, nigga. I'm way in the slide. These chains to bring the bottom. I'm sliding. AB game. I'm the only. It's a bitch. I'm gonna do it. I'm still stupid bitch. On me, I'm gonna let it talk.
I will bring
I need a fake son, you just like right. I need that race, I search for a race, it's like, my wrist.
You'll be coming in 30 seconds.
That's how they come. Chasing me, see my brain, get on my way. That's my kitchen,
I'm opening a portal.
no X-ray. Such a way on fun next time.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's
Every
I am born anew.
I like the
Healing power.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Let me return the favor. I am born anew.
Still on your busy playing with the gas. I took him around for my practice mistakes.
Better stop that vehicle.
Smoking crack.
I like
Stop. Fuck around. Public art. Side. Some balls.
Cosmos heals.
All the business.
We are undefeatable.
I don't know if you all videos of Brains being crap.
Exit move here. Turn, go, nearby. No problem. All you need to do is go after this break. This break is an app that's all about local news. It will hook you up with any traffic accidents in the area, new jobs that have hooked up, and even deals at local stores. If you don't feel like dealing with that, just ask local GP directly, and it will spill out the deals. Thanks. I will double it right now.
Enemy in front of us. Do your worst.
They hit checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
The moon wants you.
I can heal you. Come to me.
That one hurts.
I feel
Ooh, a touch of feeling.
Our foes have I am born anew.
Fantastic!
The current score is 0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I am the god of evil and the mightiest avenger.
She loves me for real, cause I've been to hell.
30 seconds before you attack.
They were worth it, now I'm worthless. All my lady thinks I'm perfect. Sometimes I feel like that she'll be better. Me always always
Station for me.
always
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes trouble.
I'll patch you up.
A nice deep freeze.
I am strengthened.
Sorry, no escaping us now. Be your best self.
Caution, friends, and honor.
And you're back. Every ball takes you to a new world. As I beat and and more. Empire. Explore. All by discovering everything on the way. Adventure, strategy, and fortune. Download now and let the journey begin.
The moon!
Why you mad? There's someone now. You're looking like a train, trying to ride the whole stage. Choking like a shot, like a can't get thrown. Looking like a bullshit anymore. Maybe you should go a little more. And it's okay. Only dirty up you make. You know that your friend is talking in the first place. I'm crazy.
The moon haunts
the world!
What battle can continue without thought?
Okay.
Down to 30 seconds.
Follow the enemy! Beware, behind you!
What battle can continue without force? Be wary of this location, friends.
Looking for real content? Step into the video world.
We must purge Ultron's influence.
Sit down.
What you lost. Please.
Only 60 seconds left.
More than boxing and Mark Perkins over to me.
Tagged him with the spider tracer.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though I'm fucking fine, nigga, I don't need you on. Let's take this feeling burn. Take this your favorite song. I know them the way. I know them the way. Dancing the way on. 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 Don't know why I met you, but I met you. Don't know why I do what I do. It's time to put on the drugs for their fish. I don't even wanna tell you to take it off. So baby, take it off. We in this party, no time for mine alone. Making hard finding, so she gon' run along. She said she can't do it, so she gon' do me all. She got a man, I told her come to the raw. Stand a chance, stand a chance. And I'm on the dance, on the dance. Straight on you, they all up in my sister. They all up in my soul since birth, nigga. They all I want you to all. So next to the bird, take your show for the song. I know that you're waiting. I know that you're all dancing. Dancing for the eye. 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 Take what I really want. She said that I'm pretty vampires. I know that move right here. I know that move right off. That's the move right here. That's the move right off. That's the move right off. That's the move right off. That's the move right here. That's the move right off. That's the move right off. That's the move right off.
By the eye of Agamotto.
You need to teach me that spell, Steve. A nice kick, please.
I'm
So you have no credit history, and now you have 3 roommates. Return lock. Self will securely report your positive rent payments to all 3 credit bureaus for free. So you can increase your credit score and improve your living situation. Get free rent reporting. Download Self today.
Final score: 2-3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yo! You good? Uncle Joe. No! Hey. You did a whole lot of noise. Nigga, please, you ain't got as much guap as me. You don't wanna go dollar for dollar. You don't wanna go bottle for bottle. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch, cause all I ever fuck with is models. I'm a motherfucking player, my nigga. If she bad, I'm a slayer, my nigga. Yeah, stunning ain't nothing to me. Giving ain't nothing to me. Ballin' ain't nothing to me. Talking bottles ain't nothing to me. Praying for a car, they ain't nothing to me, ain't nothing to me. Stunning ain't nothing to me. This shit, it ain't nothing to me. You don't need no what I'ma do when I'm in the zone looking at the sequels. All these hoes, they some fucking cheaters. Yeah, they some fucking cheaters. Throw it off, nigga, on the reefer. I've been drinking. In the seat, going out through my city. Don't let your bitch be a victim. These niggas looking sad. I'm running around with bands. I'm getting a couple tags. I don't need nigga friends. Money top of me. I'ma do the money walk down the street. I'ma do the money walk down Hollywood. Need my name on Hollywood. You pockets looking great. You a rat, you a little. $10,000 house of fish. She can tell I'm a rich nigga. Came out my mama like a boss. Got these hoes singing Diana Ross. Making big moves constantly. He ain't need to speak to me. Swagged up, can't take it off of me. It's dramas, we a monopoly. I remember I ain't have a pot to be. Nowadays I'm everywhere to follow me. Wanna follow, bitch, you gotta swallow me. I ain't tricking, bitch. It ain't Halloween. Can't get it, bitch. Ain't no psychic team. I don't want to talk. I ain't Socrates. Please. We ain't got as much promise me. You don't wanna go dollar for dollar. You don't wanna go bottle for bottle. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch. Cause all I ever fuck with is models. I'm a motherfucking player, my nigga. If she bad, I'm a slayer, my nigga. Yeah, stunning ain't nothing to me. Giving ain't nothing to me. Ballin' ain't nothing to me. The bottles ain't nothing to me. Praying for a car, they ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Stunning ain't nothing to me. This shit ain't nothing to me.
Stun ain't really nothing to walk like a jack in a box. I'll hop off the drop. Don't leave it to people, just leave it to me. Who's your man making $2 million a week? With your earring 200 a pop. I cop when I shop, I don't know how to lease. Feeling like I don't even know how to
The
stay.
right heroes could make all the difference.
I am the golden thunder, the mightiest Avenger.
I'm that Christian for the beat. I'm a ball for like a Super Bowl sign. If I'm with the chewing, she chewing the dream. This nigga that she put me. It's the MVP got me getting these. Keep for the trophy, the third of the week. Punch it and go down my feet on the day. My feet on the wing like I'm in the league. Just crossing the country like crossing the script. And I feel like I pump all these crosses on me. If you still selling dope, then I'm giving you dollars. Ain't nothing getting more money than me. I'm gonna keep giving them something to say. Understand none of them fucking with me.
Niggas, please, we ain't got as much promise me. You don't wanna go dollar for dollar. You don't wanna go for dollar. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch. Cause all I ever fucking is my nigga. I'm a motherfucking player, my nigga. If she bad, I'm a slayer, my nigga. Yeah, stunning ain't nothing to me. Giving ain't nothing to me. Ballin' ain't nothing to me. The bottles ain't nothing to me. Praying for a car, they ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me. Stunning ain't nothing to me. Shit ain't nothing to me.
Nah, that ain't nothing to me. Boy, I get money in my sleep. Buy a new car every week. Get a new bitch every day. Hey, fuck what you say. Sit up there the way you stay. You don't want to go shoot for shoot. You don't want to go million for million. You don't want to go bitch for bitch. I got bitches in my way. Yeah. I got bitches down in Houston. Some millionaires and some Houston. Yeah. My father bitch will make the enemy. And you know the X-rated. Like you know the we strong. And the sprite I'm drinking medicated. Bring out the dice, they shoot. I'm sitting tall in the back. Told the bitch to bring one friend off hand and then bitch box. Look, I'm playing with these bitches, they look in the club fast now. Bitch, I'm shit like rough. Had a nigga tell me nothing. I'm out of don't you remember tuxedo? Trap niggas like Nino. Just had a bad bitch trip. One thing she never trio.
You ain't got as much as me. You don't wanna go dollar for dollar. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch, cause all I ever fucking is I'm a motherfucking player, my nigga. If she bad, I'm a slayer, my nigga. Yeah, stunning ain't nothing to me. Giving ain't nothing to me. Ballin' ain't nothing to me. The bottles ain't nothing to me. Praying for a car, they ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me.
sun ain't gonna make any shit ain't gonna be. Master every move, control every clash. Clash Royale. Expect the unexpected, clash cleverly, and always all for the crown.
That's 3.
The lightning of Asgard require healing.
I figured she was gonna bring my regardless. I figured she was gonna bring my you can turn yourself into a she was gonna bring you can turn yourself into a so I can't, you know I can't. Turn this up into yeah, it's just a talking nonsense.
By the eye of Agamotto! Born again! A strong
Second chances. I'm crazy thoughts and your crazy heart. We came to bridge, that's just the start. Not afraid to die and you to stay. Life isn't real, love's make believe. I'm crazy thoughts and your crazy heart. We came to bridge, that's just the start. Not afraid to die and you to stay. Life isn't real, love's make believe.
Smite the foe! Enemy in front of us. I am strengthened.
Hey, play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high. Gotta stay high. Too low in my life. Yeah, I gotta stay side. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high. Yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my camera stuff. I got my status, better piece of back up. He ain't told the next up. Run on me, get hit. And I need to pay some more. I'm 6 shots to hell like run to the 6, no wall. Don't make no hands on. AB cheek, I'm singing like this shit. Rank on him, I call no superhero. Maybe as my wrist like Sub-Zero. But just like a car, no hero. Putting on your sex. Say Lego. To the money, but sometimes I wish I had checked my heart. So ain't too many real niggas in my heart. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high. Gotta stay high. Too low in my life. Yeah, I gotta stay side. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high. Yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my, too hard in my body, I can't help myself. I get so damn tired that I can't feel myself. My girlfriend worried about me, think I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, baby, I'm just really trying to feel myself. Keep my head up on the water while I drown in well. I got that drip like Gunna, I made drip or drown myself. You know I love choppers, I had to surround myself. Taking gelato to the head, smoke to count myself. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life. Gotta stay high, gotta stay high. Too low in my life, yeah, I gotta stay. Hate it when they play both sides. Too low in my life, so I gotta stay high, yeah, I gotta stay high. Too low in my.
You are nothing! Only 60 seconds left.
Life force is exposed.
Take you to a new world. This is my future. Enchanted kingdoms and your body. This empire explore. All along the way. Venture, strategy, and and you will get on and let the journey begin.
Your powers are mine! Us against the world!
I am the protector of the team.
This level of greatness that we've achieved has been earned. Some succeeded, a lot of failed.
All you hear is gold. Jump off the building.
Behold the god of thunder!
Memorabilia. That full of artillery. 1 million equivalent. These niggas acting like hypocrites. I don't understand this shit extravagant. Take your clothes off, step back and exhibit it. Except you start talking to you. The end of the road is a walking distance. My head goes in the face of right now, bag in a toilet. My meat man, I'm trying not to make progress to you. Like this, moving up, like a skeleton. Plus, every part of it. You get this is a nigga, get this in it. This is she always found. I sleep over the grave, I see logs in her mouth, and she get the bullet. Skating on them like I'm on the way. And the weed so strong, I can feel things. Write it down, take a picture, now I feel afraid. The drug got me so numb, I can't feel a shame. Get my girl back home with the mood swing. Y'all, I gotta make a few runs like G-Slay. Which I had attended to my thoughts for some new stage. Hungry niggas going at your neck for that food chain. Some pills that make me sleepy. Hoes treat me in they TV. I hope that pussy tastes like kiwi. Hope it's nicer than Tahiti. Hoping I could get a freebie. Leave a nigga body floating with a mouth full of seaweed. What's in my Louis backpack that's eating? Snitches, give me the EB. Shibbies, I hope they disappear. Where the fuck is Houdini? I got niggas on my side. You got niggas on your back. I'ma yell timber, money growing trees, money over queens. Fuck you, blow me, I sit back and enjoy the breeze. Always really get them trees. I don't really do shit but sit back and call her shots. She blowing out her heart, I hit it on the box. Red beam on your head, that's a cherry on top. You don't wanna keep it cool, I know niggas that'll die. Dance with the devil in my dreams. When I wake up, I still hear the same song. Make me wanna blow a motherfucker brain song. Flow on a nigga, I'm about to brainstorm. Little nigga, I take it, man. Home, make a call a home girl, make them share the same dick. It's that motherfucking dedication 5. I just hope I be allowed to see a dedication 6. Let's go. What up, Sal?
Science alone might not get us through this one.
Hey, y'all, listen to this shit. Levels to this shit. Been doing my day since levels was a kid. I mean, it's all the levels in the shit. Everything's in the 6. So everyone in it. My knees is level in the dick. You done take me a hole and you show me where it is. Put in this home and show me where the kids. Put one in this door while they going in this fridge. T-C-D, go trim, nigga. Black jeans, gray tee on the chest, nigga. Black jeans, anything go for 10, nigga. Keep quiet, beef, we G-fried.
I'm in the streets like Rodney King's rhymes. Mommy balls that retires. All that other bullshit. Keep minds. They screaming ceasefire. My old tough off with me swine. Shine in the whip, rolling 3-6s, yelling tricks. Shots will see like a camera in his head. I'm trying to make police shadow in the shit. Caught the body running from the whip. Made a kick rocks, go haze from zip-locks on.
You need no fear.
What up, Spock?
I shall not be removed.
So this OF model crashes out and gets revenge on a guy she's hated since back in high school. Now, the woman calls herself Selena Savage, and Selena is 27 when this story starts, living in Virginia, and Selena's done a lot. She was in the Coast Guard for a while. She's also making some money as an OF model, so, you know, good for her. But girl, unfortunately, has a very serious problem. All the way back in high school, one of her classmates allegedly SA'd her. And this was obviously very traumatic for her. But for her own personal reasons, she decided not to report it and instead just try and move on with it. However, as she's finding out the hard way, she can't move on with her life. And around 10 years pass, and she's still dealing with the trauma. But one day, in 2017, she's finally had enough. She works up the nerve to go to police and report the guy who she says attacked her all those years ago. That guy is this guy, Matthew. And Matthew is around 27 now, and he no longer lives in Virginia. He actually lives in Ohio. And so Selena goes to the police in Virginia, and she tells them what happened back in high school. But unfortunately for her, police tell her that there isn't currently enough evidence to file any charges against him. And of course, Selena is devastated by this news. I mean, after all these years, she finally got the courage to report the guy and nothing can be done. And so, poor Selena does exactly what she did before. She tries to just move on with her life. I actually think this is when she starts her OF account. But then, in 2021, she's around 31 years old now, something crazy happens. One day, she's messing around on Facebook, and Facebook suggests a friend to her, like people you may know or whatever. And the friend they suggest is Matthew. And she gets super upset by this. I mean, it's been 15 years at this point. Is this guy ever going to go away? And that is when Selena Savage realizes that she can't take it anymore. She decides she needs to take this matter into her own hands and get revenge on Matthew herself. And so she accepts Facebook's request to become his friend. Once they're friends, she starts messaging back and forth with him, and, now they're chatting, and they hit it off. And at some point, she offers to drive 300 miles to Ohio to meet up with him so that they can spend the night together. And Matthew, he likes this idea because, there's an implication that they're going to hook up. And so they agree to these plans. And Selena rents an Airbnb near where he lives. Then she borrows her husband's car because, she's married and has kids. But she borrows her husband's car and she drives from Virginia all the way over to Ohio. And there, Matthew, he's out drinking with his coworkers, and Selena picks him up from the bar, and his friends see him leave with her. And the two of them end up staying the night in the Airbnb, and they hook up, or whatever they do. The next day, they go to a nearby national park to go hiking, and there's like a haunted cemetery there that they're also going to check out. So they're there at this park, and they're hiking around, and once they get to a secluded spot, Matthew's back is turned, and Selena pulls out a pistol that she brought with her, and she points it at the back of his head, and bang, she unalives him. Then Selena leaves, and she drives back to Virginia. A few days later, a couple of hikers come along and discover Matthew's body. So, of course, police in Ohio, they're investigating all this, and they end up talking to his coworkers, who immediately tell them about the woman that they saw him leave with. And so police look into this car his friend saw him leave in. And they're eventually able to link it to the owner, Selena's husband. And so now police finally have a lead, and they're investigating. But here's where the story really goes off the rails. Matthew's mom is this woman, who we'll just call Matthew's mom. Matthew's mom is devastated by the loss of her son. Understandably so. I mean, this is the reaction you would expect from a mom. Now, I assume she either doesn't know about the SA allegations from back when Matthew was in high school, or she just doesn't believe them. Either way, she isn't dealing well with any of this. And as time goes on, the police are still investigating his murder. And at this point, the FBI has even gotten involved. However, they still haven't made any arrests. So Matthew's mom knows her son's killer is still out there doing who knows what, and they're still not in jail where they should be. And this is where Matthew's mom decides to get involved in all this herself. And she starts doing her own investigation. And so her investigation slowly starts consuming all her time. She's obsessed with it. She's chasing every lead and looking at every piece of evidence she can find over and over again until solving this crime becomes her entire life. And so she's researching, looking into all these people, and I assume she has her list of suspects, and she starts looking at Matthew's ex-girlfriends, getting real suspicious of them, thinking,
as the Prince of the Empire, I was ordered by my family to marry Princess Catalina.
And she starts looking at Matthew's ex-girlfriends, getting real suspicious of them, thinking that one of them might be involved. Then, at some point, she finally has a breakthrough. She has identified the killer, and she's 100% certain she's right. Here's the thing, though. She doesn't believe it's Selena. I don't even know if she knows if Selena exists. Matthew's mom actually thinks the killer is some other woman, a woman who in reality isn't connected to Matthew at all. No idea why she thinks it's her, but we'll just call her Random Woman. Now at this point, Matthew's mom could take this information she has to police and let them know what she found. But that's not what she does. Instead, she decides she's going to take care of Random Woman herself. She's going to murder her. And so Matthew's mom buys a brown vest and a brown baseball hat, and she puts them on so that she looks like a UPS driver. Then she recruits her husband to get involved so that he can drive her to this woman's home. And so they get in the car and they drive to the woman's home in Washington, D.C. Then they get there, and Matthew's mom gets out and she goes up to the door and she's carrying a box like she's a UPS driver delivering a package. Except the box actually has a loaded pistol in it. And so Matthew's mom rings the buzzer, and the Random Woman comes to the door and she opens it. And Matthew's mom pulls out that pistol and she points it at her, and blam, blam, she shoots her twice in the stomach. Then she runs back to her car and jumps inside, and she and her husband speed away. Now, pretty quickly, police get called, and they come out to investigate, and so some officers in the area are out patrolling looking for whoever just shot that Random Woman on her porch. And that is when they spot Matthew's mom's car, which I assume someone gave them a description of. And so they pull the car over, and Matthew's mom absolutely panics. She knows she's busted and that there's no way out of this. And so she gets that pistol she brought, and blam, she unalives herself right there in the car next to her husband. And from there, police arrest Matthew's mom's husband. Here's his mugshot. And about a month later, the FBI concludes their investigation into Matthew's murder, and so, bam, they arrest Selena Savage. Here's her mugshot. Which means if Matthew's mom had just waited a month longer, she would have seen them ultimately catch the killer. Anyway, Matthew's mom's husband, Matthew's father, takes a plea deal and he's sentenced to 3.5 years in prison, while Selena Savage pleads guilty to murdering Matthew and she has not actually been sentenced yet. While the Random Woman who was shot in Washington, D.C., she actually survives, so good for her.
An app you need on your phone? BeGo Live. Download BeGo Live from your app store and sign up. Once you're on the Live tab, you can check.
So what would you do if you went out on a date with someone and then you told them you weren't interested afterwards, and then they sent you 65,000 texts? Because that's what this woman does. Now, the woman's name is Jackie, and Jackie's around 30 years old, living in Florida. And girl, she just wants to find love. Not just love, but she wants to find her soulmate. And she also hopes that her soulmate just happens to be a rich guy who will support her luxurious lifestyle. So one day in 2017, she joins a dating app, an app called Luxy. And Luxy is this app specifically designed to let single women meet millionaires. And she is determined to find herself a man. And so she posts pics of herself, trying to look all cute, hoping to meet one of these millionaires. And that is where Jackie meets this guy, Isaac. And Isaac, he's a CEO living in Arizona. And Isaac thinks Jackie is fine, and Jackie thinks Isaac is rich. And they talk for a few days through the app. Then they decide they want to meet up. And so Jackie travels from Florida all the way over to Arizona, and they go out on a date. And allegedly, they smash. Now, from all this, Jackie immediately believes she's in love. Like, this guy is her soulmate. But Isaac, he's not really feeling her. Maybe she's coming on too strong. Maybe he's getting some crazy vibes. Maybe it's because they met on a hookup with a millionaire dating app. I don't know. But after just one date, he lets her know he's not interested. But Jackie, she's not gonna give up. She really believes that this guy is the one for her. And so she keeps texting him over and over again. Even after he tells her to stop, she doesn't. She's telling him how much she loves him and how they're meant to be together. And Isaac's like, all right, I gotta block this lady. But then Jackie warns him, if you block me, I'll straight up move to Arizona to be closer to you. And so this harassment via text goes on for months. But then it gets worse, because one day Isaac is chilling at home and he looks outside and he sees a parked car. And inside that car is Jackie. And so Isaac's like, oh shit, and he calls the police, and then the police gotta show up and tell her to leave. Now, at some point, things start to get dark, because suddenly Jackie's texts go from desperate and annoying to absolutely insane. Here are some exact quotes. Don't ever try to leave me. I'll kill you. I'll wear your face in the top of your skull and your hands and feet, and you'll be watching me in a taxidermy suit. I'd make sushi out of your kidneys, chopsticks out of your hand bones. Oh, what I would do with your blood. I want to bathe in it. And of course, Isaac's not really texting her back. I mean, these are pretty much one-sided conversations. And so she keeps texting him these crazy things for months, every single day. Sometimes she texts him up to 500 times a day. 500. And Isaac will occasionally tell her, like, leave me alone. But Jackie's like, oh, he doesn't really mean that. He loves me like I love him. He's just testing my loyalty. So that just makes her text him even more. And so finally, boom, Isaac just blocks her. But then she shows up to his house again. So poor Isaac, he doesn't know what to do. So at some point, he's like, fuck this, and he leaves the country for a while. This is just too much for him. So now he's out of the country and he's safe. Maybe this whole stalker thing will finally blow over and he'll never have to worry about this woman bothering him ever again. Until Jackie really gets out of control. Because one day, while Isaac is still out of the country, he gets a notification on his phone from his security cameras. And there, on the cameras, he can see that Jackie is not only at his house, but she's inside his house. She somehow got inside. And so she's just chilling there, and she's brought her 2 dogs and some food, and she's brought some wine. And she has made herself right at home, like she pays rent. So, of course, Isaac calls the police, and he's like, this woman broke into my home. And so, boom, police bust inside Isaac's house, and there they find Jackie relaxing, taking a bubble bath. And Jackie sees them, and she's like, oh my God, why are you here? And police are like, why are you here? And then police have to explain to her that she's trespassing, and Jackie's like, oh, I guess I just made up a whole scenario in my head where I live here. And so I came here and pretended that's what was happening. And police are like, do what now? And then Jackie starts rambling about Einstein's theory of E equals MC squared, telling them how Isaac is the light, and she starts giving them scientific equations for eternal love. And police are like, what the hell is happening right now? And so they search the car that she came in, and they find a large butcher's knife in there. And so, bam, they arrest her. However, it's not over, because soon enough, she's released. And she is not done. She is still determined to get her man. And by this point in the story, her date with Isaac was a year and a half ago. And in that year and a half, she has sent him over 65,000 texts. 65,000! Your phone would be completely unusable with that many messages constantly coming in. Anyway, about a month after her arrest, Jackie is back at it. She's looking for Isaac again. And so she shows up to his business. I guess he owns a store that sells skincare products. And she walks into the store and she starts talking to the staff like, yeah, I'm Isaac's wife. I need to see him. Where is he? And the employees are like, Isaac doesn't have a wife. But she demands to see him and she starts causing a scene. While the customers in the store, they're all watching this like, what the fuck is going on? I'm just trying to buy some moisturizer. And so they call the police. And police come and they remove Jackie and bam, she's arrested again. Here's her mugshot. But here's her mugshot. But here's the thing about all this, though, and this is actually pretty sad. Jackie is very clearly mentally unwell, like severely so. Like she legitimately believes all this stuff with police and the courts and the jail time she's facing right now is some kind of test that Isaac is putting her through to test her loyalty and her love for him. After all this, she still believes that they are going to end up together. So then Jackie does something wild. While she's in jail, she calls for a press conference with the media outlets. And when the media hears that some woman sent this guy 65,000 text messages, they can't wait to talk to her. So major news outlets show up to her press conference. And she really seems to like all this attention.
That's not going to be on Fox News.
And so the reporters start hitting her up with questions.
65,000 text messages. That's like next level stuff.
To me, it seems like more.
Not kind of excessive.
Love is an excessive thing.
Jackie, some of those messages don't sound like love. They sound like threats.
When you're finding love, not everything's perfect.
Are you a crazy person?
No, I'm the person that discovered love. The equation to light. Einstein discovered the equation to light is E equals MC squared.
So you're not angry with him?
No. Oh my God, no, I love him so much.
And prosecutors end up offering Jackie a plea deal where she can get out of jail immediately, but she refuses their plea deal because the deal states that she would no longer be allowed to contact Isaac. Instead, she says, no, I want to go to trial because a jury will find me innocent, and on top of that, they'll demand that Isaac and I get married, as if a jury is going to demand that they get married. However, she never actually goes to trial because when she's ultimately evaluated, she's found to be mentally incompetent. And so all the charges against her are dropped and she's transferred to a mental health facility. And honestly, that actually sounds like a good outcome for her. So this guy is rich. I mean like $230 million rich. Because he stole it. And then he went wild. Now the guy's name is Malone. He's 20 years old and he's really into crypto. And one day in 2024, he and his buddies are all in a chat. And one of them is like, hey bro, let's find someone who has millions of dollars in Bitcoin and scam them out of it. And Malone hears this idea and he's like, all right. And so they search around and they finally decide on a target, this seemingly random yet wealthy investor living in DC who we'll just call Investor. And so the guys deep dive and they get Investor's information and they get his phone number and they call him from a spoofed number pretending to be Google tech support like, hello sir, your personal accounts have been compromised. Then afterwards, they call Investor from a different number and they say they're from his cryptocurrency exchange. I'm calling to alert you that your account has been hacked. And once Investor believes he's been hacked, it's easy to convince him to reset his security information. Then the boys get him to share his screen, which exposes the private keys to his Bitcoin wallet. Once they get investors' private keys, they use them to access his Bitcoin wallet, and boom, Malone and his bros secretly transfer over 4,100 Bitcoin out of the account and over to themselves. And at this time, 4,100 Bitcoin is worth around $230 million. $230 million. Oh, I gotta leave. And of course, Malone and his friends are like, holy sh**. They can't believe this actually worked. And so they're freaking out and they're celebrating in the chat. And for some reason, one of their friends is recording the whole chat.
Oh my God!
No way.
Oh my God!
No way.
$240 million. Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. You know how much money on.
Now, this recording of them... Now, this recording of them celebrating is gonna be very important later. But whatever, right now, these guys are suddenly richer than they've ever imagined. Not only that, they're smart enough to know they gotta cover their tracks. Since every transaction on the blockchain is publicly viewable, they make all this really hard to track by splitting the coin into different accounts, and yeah, blah blah blah, boring crypto stuff. They move the money around to make it untraceable. That's all you need to know. And so Malone and his bros suddenly have this insane amount of money, which they've never had before. So now it's time to start spending it. Now Malone's friends, they don't really do all that much with it, not right away. Oh, but Malone does. Malone goes wild. He becomes like a cartoon parody of a rich person. Like he gets some fancy new drip, including diamonds embedded in his glasses. He and his friends are flying around on private jets, and he starts renting this huge waterfront mansion in Miami that costs, wait for it, $68,000 a month. $68,000 a month. For rent. And of course, he buys all the cars he's ever wanted. No, really, like, bro buys like 30 exotic cars. Like, damn, now how much is he driving? He even got a Lamborghini with his name painted on the side. He also goes out to clubs and gets bottle service everywhere, just because he can. Oh, and he doesn't buy the cheap bullshit bottle service. No, let me tell you how much this guy spends. Dude regularly goes out to the club and drops anywhere from $100,000 to $500,000 a night. A night. He buys the most expensive champagne, he tips everyone, the staff's putting his name up in lights. I mean, they love him because when the dude's there, he buys drinks all night.
Why did a table come in tonight and spend $300,000 on bottles like it was nothing?
And he always tips the staff well with money and alcohol.
He even tipped me $2,000. When I tell you the amount of bottles he sent me that I took home, brand new, everything sealed.
And of course, Malone doesn't forget about the ladies. I mean, he's got to try and buy their love too. I mean, he'll buy a $50,000 Birkin, which is like a purse. He'll buy $50,000 purses and go to the club and just hand them out to pretty women like, hey, this is for you. I guess he's hoping they'll smash with him. I mean, some of the women later made TikToks about it.
He comes towards me and he's like, I got this for you. Guys, I can't even make this up when I say that. I just woke up to a Birkin in my bedroom because a man gave it to me in the club last night.
But I guess poor Malone ends up learning the hard way that not everyone can be bought, because at one point he tries to buy a pink Lamborghini Urus for some woman supposedly they had dated before, and so he buys it and he texts her a picture of it at 2 a.m. I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift. A thank you gift. I appreciate you so much. I'm taken once again. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, I love that she rejected him so hard, like something very satisfying about it. Anyway, despite that one L he took, he is still absurdly wealthy now. I mean, he has the house and the cars he wants, and everyone at the club loves him. Bro is just living the dream.
Until...
Okay, real quick, there's one person in the story I forgot to introduce, so let's rewind. So Malone and his bros have just stolen $230 million worth of Bitcoin.
Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. You know how much money on this.
And they make it really hard to track by splitting it into different accounts and blah, 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 boring crypto stuff. And at some point during all this, a guy gets a notification on his phone. This guy, Zach XBT. So Zach XBT gets an alert on his phone because I guess he gets an alert every time there's a larger than average crypto transaction on the blockchain. Now, who is Zach XBT? Well, Zach is a bit of a crypto enthusiast himself, and he's kind of a big deal on Twitter. 740,000 followers. Not bad. And at one point in the past, Zach unfortunately got scammed out of $15,000 worth of crypto. And ever since then, he's decided to devote himself to catching crypto thieves and exposing shady NFT projects and stuff like that. And so Zach has caught on to the accounts run by Malone and his bros. And since every transaction on the blockchain is publicly viewable, he starts tracking the path of each transfer. So by the time Malone has spent all this money in the club and bought a $250,000 car for a girl that doesn't want him, Zach has been mapping out the path of all the stolen money. And at this point, he's pretty sure he knows who's behind it. And when he checks social media one day and sees this guy Malone flexing his wealth all over Instagram, he's like, boom, this is one of the guys who stole the crypto. Now, remember that screen recording of the chat I said would be important later? Well, one of the guys in Malone's friend group, and I don't know if he was snitching or what, but he actually sends that recording to Zach. And of course, it's audio of them celebrating stealing all that money.
Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. You know how much money brothers.
Not only that, the screen has information on it that identifies Malone and his bros. So this becomes very important evidence. And anyway, Zach XBT gets sent this information, and I imagine he's like, sweet! And so he collects all of it, and he sends it over to the FBI. And the FBI, they start investigating. And only a month after the heist first took place, boom, federal agents swoop in and they raid Malone's home. And bam, they arrest him. And this is actual footage of him being arrested. And also, here's his mugshot. And they also arrest one of Malone's friends who was involved, but I couldn't find his mugshot anywhere. And one of Malone's other friends who was involved hasn't been charged as of yet, so maybe he flipped on the others? I don't know. Regardless, Malone is charged with conspiracy to steal and launder over $230 million in crypto, and he faces up to 20 years in prison. However, he hasn't been found guilty as he hasn't been to trial yet, so all of this is
alleged.
I'll keep you updated. So this guy is about to make millions of dollars by hyping up a product that doesn't exist. Now, like me, the guy's name is Ray, and Ray is 24, living in Miami, and bro really wants to be rich. And he's always cooking up some kind of new scheme to make that happen. Like he's stealing prescription drugs and selling them for a while. Then he and his friends borrow some money and they start a luxury car rental business. And that business does pretty well, but they're young and kind of dumb, and pretty quickly they blow through all their profits and their business fails. And that is when Ray is back to square one, and now he needs a new hustle to make money. And one day in 2017, one of Ray's friends, this guy, who we'll call Sorbet gets a crazy idea. They want to create a debit card that lets you access your cryptocurrency. That way you can instantly buy stuff with your Bitcoin when you're like out at the store or something. And a debit card for crypto, honestly, it's not a terrible idea. And so they're going to create a whole fake company and attach it to a cryptocurrency, like a shitcoin. However, Ray, Sorbet, and their other friend, this guy, Farkas, they have several problems with this plan. One, they know nothing about crypto, nothing about Bitcoin or anything about that space. And two, the very specific technology for a crypto debit card, it either doesn't exist or these guys just don't have access to it. Not in 2017. But whatever, these guys just want to be rich, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to make that happen. And so they come up with this whole ass scam. First, they set up a company called Centratech, completely fake and made up. They make a company website and they make themselves the employees. Here's actually a picture of the three of them all dressed up like they know what they're doing. Then, to make themselves appear more credible, they create fake LinkedIn profiles for themselves, claiming that they're all Harvard graduates. They even make up a fake CEO of this fake company. Like, they literally Google the words old white guy, and they find a random picture, and they post that picture of that guy as the CEO. And so all of this looks legit. And now, all they gotta do is promote it. So they all go into crypto message boards and chat rooms, and they start hyping up their fake company, hoping to get people to invest. Here's the thing, though. Some people do actually invest in this company. Not a ton, but, it's something. But about a month or so in, suddenly, pow, their company gets a random endorsement from a somewhat known crypto guru. And overnight, kaboom, their company blows the f*** up. And suddenly, all kinds of people are investing. And they now have millions of dollars invested in their fake company based on a technology that they don't have. But now there's a real buzz around what they're claiming Centra Tech is going to do. So they just run with it. They get a legit office space so they don't have to work out of their bedrooms anymore. They hire like 50 other employees to come work for them. They get these fake Centra cards made to use as like promotional materials, like a proof of concept. They even hire celebrities to endorse this card. Like here's Floyd Mayweather endorsing it. They get DJ Khaled to promote it. And so this builds even more hype for their company and makes them look even more legit. Now, what are they going to do with all this hype for their company, considering their product is fake? They're going to try and raise even more investment money. And this is where they start selling CentraCoin, their coin, to the public. And so, bam, their coin goes live, and it's selling fast because they've been generating a lot of hype. And soon, Ray and his friends have raised tens of millions of dollars.
Sending money abroad? Don't pay more than you should on sneaky hidden fees. Download the Wise app today.
Dollars. And now, with all this new money, they gotta start spending it. And so Ray is out here buying new tailored suits. He's at the mall shopping every day. He gets a new luxury car. He's always like carrying around tons of cash on himself for some reason. I guess just to like show it off. Meanwhile, the guys, they're all promising their investors like, yeah, don't worry, we're going to get these crypto debit cards out by Christmas. But again, they don't have crypto debit cards because these guys don't have the technology. But they still don't seem to care. They keep spending money because I guess they don't think they're ever going to get caught. Until after all this hype these guys have been getting, a reporter for the New York Times starts paying attention to them. And so he's doing his research and he finds some of their Instagram accounts. And I don't know what they were doing in all their Instagram photos, probably like partying or stunting in their new whip. But whatever it was, this causes this reporter to say, yeah, these guys definitely didn't go to Harvard. And he starts thinking maybe their company isn't legit. And so he wants to hear from the CEO of this company. But remember, the picture of the CEO on the website is just a random photo Ray and the guys found when they Googled old white guy. And so anyway, the reporter reaches out to Ray and the guys, and he's asking them all kinds of questions. And they're like bullshitting him, and he wants to speak to the CEO. And they're making up excuses, and they're like, oh, he's busy. But with all this sudden pushback, Ray and the guys know that eventually people are going to realize their CEO is made up. And then everyone will know their whole company is a fraud. And so they decide to kill off their fake CEO and pretend that he just like died in a car crash. Like they put together a whole press release saying that Michael Edwards, our talented CEO, died in a car accident. And I guess that keeps the critics at bay for a while. But now the guys have a new problem. They gotta find a new fake CEO. And so they take a picture of Ray's grandpa and they put it up on the website and they're like, yeah, this guy is now our CEO. But like immediately, some people start looking into it and they look at Ray's Facebook page and they find pictures of Ray and his grandpa and they're like, the CEO of that company isn't a real CEO. They just used a picture of Ray's grandpa. But whatever. I mean, Ray and the guys still don't seem fazed because they just keep hustling. They get a bunch of their employees to start building a fake app that they can use in presentations like, hey, look, our product really works. And through that, they get even more people to invest in their company. I think they actually get like 15 million more. But then, finally, it all starts to go south. Because that New York Times reporter, his article comes out about the company and kaboom, it blows the f*** up. And it like brings up their old arrest records and run-ins with the law, and it just makes them look, not so good. And around this time is when the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission, notifies the guys that their company, Centratech, is now officially under federal investigation. And I guess from here, the guys panic, because within a month, most of the company's employees are laid off. Also, the guys are like fighting amongst one another, and they start draining all the money out of the company's bank accounts. But eventually, the law does catch up to them, and bam, Ray gets arrested. Here's his mugshot. And of course, the other guys, they get arrested too. And now Ray, he ends up pleading guilty, and he takes a plea deal, and he flips on the other two. And so Sorbet, he gets sentenced to 8 years in prison, and Farkas, he gets sentenced to 1 year in prison. While Ray, because he flipped on the others, he gets no prison time. That is wild.
My parents made me what I am. I am the protector of the deep.
So talking trash while playing Call of Duty sort of leads to this 15-year-old kid becoming a multi-millionaire. Let me explain. Now, his name is Ellis, and this starts when Ellis is 13, living in Irvington, New York, and Ellis is a normal teenager. But one day, around 2016, he's playing Call of Duty Ghosts online. And he's trash-talking the other kids like, I'm doing your mom, or whatever they say. And one of the guys he's talking trash to comes back and says, yo, how's the weather in Irvington, which is where Ellis lives. And Ellis is like, oh shit, how does this guy suddenly know where I live? Turns out this troll just used a free program to figure out Ellis's IP address. It's not really all that complex. But from here on, Ellis becomes fascinated with this ability to track down people's information online. So for the next few months, he studies this extensively, and he starts learning hacking skills, and he eventually joins an online hacking group. And over time, he learns a skill that's going to make him a bit of money. How to steal people's username handles on Twitter and Instagram, which probably sounds stupid, but there's actually money in this. Because if you own the Instagram handle like @John, then every person named John is gonna wanna buy it from you. So he learns how to hack people's accounts and steal their handles, and he sells them, and he starts making a little money on the side. However, a few $1,000s at a time is just not enough for Ellis. He wants more. And through this hacker group, he learns a way to make millions called SIM swapping. And it works like this. Basically, you get someone working at a phone store like an AT&T store, and you call them and you get them to link someone else's SIM card to your phone number. Once you do that, you have access to everything their phone is connected to. Their email, sometimes their bank account. And so Ellis, he starts combing through social media, looking for anyone who posts about working at a cell phone carrier store. Once he finds that person, he reaches out to them and he offers to pay them to connect someone else's SIM card to his phone number. And surprisingly, a ton of these cell phone carrier workers say, all right. And he does this scam for a while. Then, one day in 2018, Ellis is now 15 years old, and someone from his hacker group reaches out to him and asks him specifically to hack this dude. His name's Turpin. And Turpin is an older rich guy, and he's apparently nearly a billionaire. He has some kind of connection to Match.com or something. So Ellis agrees to hack Turpin, and the next day, he hits up one of his contacts who works at an AT&T phone store in Connecticut, and that contact ports Turpin's SIM card to a phone Ellis can access, and boom, he's in. So he and the other hacker, they start searching through all Turpin's stuff, and that is when they find an email account with a file that holds the keys to a bunch of crypto wallets. Then
Copilot, make us anime style.
Unlimited power! What are we
That makes me
And that is when they find an email account with a file that holds the keys to a bunch of crypto wallets. Then Ellis and the other hacker, they start opening up these wallets and they unlock one that has roughly $24 million worth of crypto in it. $24 million. Fucking jackpot. And so, boom, they steal all this crypto. Then they quickly recruit a bunch of their other hacker friends to start selling it off and exchanging it in order to launder it. One of those guys they recruit to help them is this guy, Nick. And Nick's around 21 years old, and he's a party guy. He's kind of a turd himself. But he does help launder the money, and he makes sure to keep around $1 million of that money for himself. Because, he's just that kind of guy. Regardless, the heist is officially complete. Ellis and the other hacker, they split the bulk of the loot, and Ellis ends up with close to $10 million worth of crypto. Meanwhile, Turpin, he ain't no dummy. Pretty quickly, he realizes that $24 million in crypto is missing from his wallets, and bro is pissed. And he vows to figure out who did this to him and take them down. Now, being that Ellis is only 15 years old, he's not going to invest all this new wealth he just got. He's not going to, get a 401k or, diversify his bonds. No. He's going to go spend it on some stupid shit. He buys a $50,000 watch. He takes out $100,000 in cash for some reason, and he keeps it under his bed. He allegedly starts wearing Louis Vuitton and Supreme brand clothing. He allegedly starts driving an Audi R8 and renting a private jet to fly to different places. Here's actually a picture of him popping bottles at the club, in a club that I guess lets 15-year-olds in. I'm not really sure how he got in, but he's in. Regardless, he's having fun. And $10 million is a lot of money, and even though he stole it, to his credit, he's pretty sure that this was his last score. After this, no more hacking, no more SIM swapping. After this, he is done. Meanwhile, Nick, he took his part of the money, and he's been living it up too. Here he is popping bottles at the club. Here he is on a private jet. Here he is on a different private jet. Here he is tweeting about his new diamond watch. Here he is just standing there, just looking rich as fuck. So as you can see, these guys are living it up. And it seems like they're gonna get away with all this. Until Nick screws it all up. See, bro isn't the most covert person in the world when it comes to keeping his crimes a secret. Here he is tweeting, just a reminder that I SIM swapped my own dad. And here he tweets, stole 24 million, but can't keep a friend. And here, stole 24 million, but can't stay away from drugs. Stole 24 million, still a failure in the eyes of the world. Stole 24 million, still can't stop stealing. Yeah, bro really needs to stop tweeting. Not to mention, Nick has no real job, yet he appears to the outside world to live this lavish lifestyle. And people around him definitely start to notice this, damn, how's he getting all this money? And so eventually he gets on the radar of a federal task force whose job it is to investigate these kinds of crimes. And so they start investigating him for a different $1 million SIM swapping heist, and bam, they arrest him. Here's his mugshot. And because they're investigating him for this, they search his iCloud backup file, and through this, they connect him to the $24 million in crypto that he and Ellis stole from Turpin. Now, from here, I don't know if Nick flips on Ellis. I mean, he probably does. I actually don't think they were very close friends in real life. I think they're just two hackers who happen to know each other. But what I do know is that somehow Turpin, the older rich guy, he learns that Ellis was one of the ones who stole all this money from him, and he definitely isn't going to let that slide. So a few months later, Ellis's mom randomly gets an email. And it's from Turpin's lawyer. And it's all about the crypto heist, and it accuses her son Ellis.
Disconnected. Ready to pair.
Threatening to... Resident Evil 9.
Hey, look there. What? You let me borrow $5? Next time, I've got $5. I'm trying to give you a $10 and yeah.
Showing us seemingly intentionally, in my opinion, absolutely nothing of value. I went to dinner with my family a couple days ago, and I took better and more accurate photographs of what I ate than what they did of Epstein's crime scene. But unintentionally, this photographer caught something he probably wasn't supposed to. But a certain guy upon a second glance photos. hiding in the past few drinks at the table, which is weird. The woman on the left of Elaine has an eye that is being overgrown by a random piece of flesh on her face. What seems to be happening for the other two old men at the table. With us, either something horrible and undefinable happened to these folks, or this photo was horrible.
I took a birthday cookies. Just now. As you message.
Photoshop, making it more clear this was staged. While we're at it though, knowing old Rupert Murdoch, Epstein.
My games are going terrible.
His buddy likes to falsify.
It is ridiculous how dumb people are.